Hey guys, before we get started this week, we wanted to let you know that we were guests on a good friend of ours, Eric Wheeler's podcast called Text Before Calling.
Yeah, he and his friend Sean have a podcast that is of many varied topics, usually just them arguing or fighting about something, often with guests. But what we did, since we have a long history of we love watching Godzilla movies with our friend Eric, we watched Godzilla vs. Kong with them over Zoom or Skype, and we recorded it, the commentaries.
It's a commentary track for Godzilla vs. Kong. Hang out with us. It's a fun conversation and a fun hang.
It's a good movie.
Watching a good movie. Go listen to it. It's called Text Before Calling. We're the latest episode. And with that, let's start the show.
I feel like there's a way that, the story would be ridiculous, but I'd be less mad at it if the characters reacted to it in a way that felt realistic to me. Like, they need to be mad at Sid right now.
Yeah.
And demanding answers.
Yeah.
But they just don't give a fuck.
Take out other shit to do. They don't give a fuck. They don't care.
They're like, we should solve this mystery. Let's go to the orphanage instead of, there's a man in the garden who has the answers.
Where is he, though?
I don't know.
He was making announcements earlier, being like...
Well, the announcement he made was, Squall's in charge now. Here, give a speech. And he was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then we were in charge.
And then he disappeared into thin
threw his
air.
Responsibility in the trash and disappeared.
Welcome to No One Can Know About This, a podcast where we play every Final Fantasy. I'm Jeff Ekman.
And I'm Ryan Kazmiski.
Nice, and here we go, Season 6, Episode 22.
Put some zazz on it for the Battle of the Gardens.
Yeah, last week was the calm before the storm.
And this week will be the rumbling before the storm.
Well, I think the storm
will
starts.
start, yeah. This is the beginning of the end of Disc 2. The big finale of the disc begins here.
This week and next week are going to be the big sequence together.
The two gardens are going to have a showdown here because why not? You know?
No better time than the
It could
present.
have happened at Balam.
I still am kind of like, why or is their school flying? Did they know about that beforehand? I've got a lot of questions about this. Do you think the sorceress was like, go into the basement of this garden, I heard a legend that there might be a shelter, or like...
The only thing that makes sense is that Sid was being cute when he was like, I don't know what it does, maybe you should turn it on. You can't see it, but I'm putting my pinky to my mouth like Dr. Evil. Because I'm a naughty boy. That's how Dr. Evil talks. Like this.
That's a great Dr. Evil impression.
$1 million. Mini me. I'm Dr. Evil. A ticka, 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 ticka. It's the Macarena.
Get in my belly.
I'm gonna eat ya, that's fat bastard. This week the gardens are gonna fight.
We're in Balam Garden, and we're about to drive into Galbadia Garden, which is hovering near the lighthouse. Let's go.
Scott, give Daddy a hug.
Maybe we have to go fucks with this.
I guess.
So, since Squall doesn't want to go to Adia's house, which was the whole plan, we're
Yep.
like, I guess we'll drive into the Galbadian school.
Yeah. Whoa, look at how he steers it.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, and the way that Nita steers the ship is that it's got, like, this gigantic fin that is, like, twice as tall as him that he holds and kind of, like, moves like a massive joystick. I wish you steered cars like that.
Do you really?
Like a joystick that's, like,
Just
giant, and you gotta, like...
God. Squall, take a look.
Squall sees ahead that the Galbadian school is nearby. We're gonna, like, head towards it.
They probably know we're here too. If not, we'll make the first move.
Of course they do. We're both driving enormous buildings around. Well, it's not like they couldn't see us. The battle is inevitable. And Sorceress is with them, huh? So is this going to be the final battle? No way.
We're only at
I hope so. What should I do first? I have to give orders to everybody. It's my responsibility. I have to try to keep it simple. If I give out too many orders, it could lead to chaos.
Okay.
What should I say? Come on, think. There's no time.
What?
So then the game gives you like a big list of different priorities that Squall could focus on in preparation for the battle, like between the gardens.
Yeah, we're gonna pick out a handful of these that the school can try to execute.
Yeah, this is like Squall's gonna go on the PA after he's decided on some things and be like, this group, go and do X, Y, and Z, and this group, go do this, and you shore up the front.
And
whatever.
some of the things are really, important, like prepare our defense or prepare our attack. And then there's a couple other options, like
Save the hot dogs.
save the hot dogs. And my feelings on this.
Yeah.
What to do with the
What
hot
to
dogs?
do with the hot dogs?
What to do with the hot dogs?
Okay.
Okay.
Call my comrades.
Prepare a defense. Call my comrades.
Prepare for the attack. My feelings on this.
Attack.
The end.
I have no idea what ended up getting chosen.
You picked like 5 things for him to yell out of that list.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna execute.
He's gonna give a speech.
Okay, this is Squall speaking.
This is an emergency, so listen carefully. We're going into battle against Galbadia Garden. First and second class sabers assemble in the parking lot. Those with MG rank 3 or above head for the second floor deck and await instructions. Be sure to warm up.
Sabers? MG rank?
Seems like just yesterday that we were a couple of sabers before we got our MG badges and moved on up before
What?
taking the seed exam, as all
Christ.
young mercenaries do.
The enemy will probably come aboard. We must concentrate our forces at the front gate in the quad. If your student ID number is even, report to the quad. If it's odd, go to the front gate.
What about the hot dogs?
Zell, I think I kept choosing things and it would only let me choose a certain number, and I think hot dogs got kicked back out of the orders.
Fuck!
I know.
That sucks.
I agree. Here
Cafeteria
we go.
team, collect all the hot dogs and store everything in the secret shelter. Don't leave anything for the enemy. Yeah, Squall was gonna save the hot dogs.
Save it for last.
What else?
How funny would it be if at the end of this we were like, destroy the hot dogs, don't let them work. It's scorched earth.
This is Dr. Katawaki. I'd like to make some additional requests. Students who have student ID numbers ending with an 8, please take care of the junior classmen.
What?
Is that alright with you, Squall? Yeah, sure.
I guess. So that's the end of the speech, and then Nita is like, Squall, why did you mention the hot dogs and other shit like that? He kind of chastises us for not picking the important things, which we were supposed to.
I think that was a bit unnecessary. People tend to get a little wild in battle. They just need to hear what's necessary.
Okay. Which part? Oh, the hot dog
what's
part?
I don't know.
I don't know. I want to note that I've also read that the next GF can be found in the Galbadia Garden main hall during the Battle of the Gardens.
Okay, like do I
So I'm
draw
assuming
it,
that's
or
I'm assuming that's like about to happen or is happening.
Yeah,
He's got to be defeated in combat.
So we go down to the lower floor of the bridge, and Selfie and Quistis and Irvine are there waiting for us.
Going, what do you want us to do?
what do you want us to do?
I want you guys to help me lead the others. When Zell gets here, we'll divide into 2 teams.
Zell? I think he's taking a nap.
And yeah, we're like, where's Zell? This is important. And obviously covering for him with
Yeah.
a terrible lie, Selfie's like, he's sleeping. And Squall's like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, he said he hasn't slept at all lately.
What? Oh yeah.
He's asleep.
Can you all shut the fuck up and just let us play the game?
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing. It's our little secret.
These motherfuckers have a secret going on right now.
Like a cute secret. Like, it's a lot of the vibe of like when Squall was like, where is everyone? And went outside and Renault was all dressed up. And they're like, there's a party.
It's our little secret? What's he doing? We don't have any time. I'm gonna go check the quad. Who's coming with me?
Irvine, find Zell. You guys work together and lead the team at the front gate.
We still have some time, so don't bother equipping your GF yet. Okay, well, thanks.
Alright, let's go to the quad. Hey, what about Renoa?
Manoa, you guys take care of her.
So yeah, we gotta find Renoa and stuff.
And then a cinematic starts playing. And there's a deer in a forest.
Cool.
Whoa.
Deer.
Something's wrong. It looks up. It looks around. The Galbadian school passes by in the background like a shark swimming through the water.
That's the bad one, right? Mm-hmm. It's all painted red. The color of bad.
We were gonna go to the quad, weren't we?
Yeah, you gotta go further down. You think they rebuilt the stage?
Nah.
Oh, they moved the safe spot over here, huh? When somebody's standing next to it, like, Squall, we found this in your room. This is for everybody. Yeah, temporarily, there's a save spot right outside the quad. Nice to see. Counterintelligence strategist. The enemy will most likely come in through the front gate and the quad.
Okay. Yeah, I knew that.
Hey, you know what I remembered? At one point, Zell rode in on a fucking hoverboard, and they were like, no hoverboards in school.
Oh, yeah.
And we haven't seen a hoverboard since. I mean, now would be the time to use the hoverboards, right? In some kind of a fight, right?
You gotta use your hover fighting skills.
You guys are over here.
All right, listen up. This is the big one, guys. We gotta win no matter what.
Zell, you gotta go to the front gate.
What's up, Squall? I got this place covered. I thought you were sleeping.
Oh yeah, your announcement woke me up.
Zell is obviously lying.
Yeah.
My student ID is even, so I'm not even supposed to be here, right?
He's supposed to be here.
I'm supposed to be here, right? I'm just used to saying it as, I'm not even supposed to be here. And then he's like, hey, Squall, come here for a second.
Yo, Squall, come here for a sec.
It's about your ring.
What ring?
This might not be the time, but give me your ring, will you? I just want to borrow it for a while. I won't lose it or anything. Come on, what do you say?
What the fuck?
Yeah, in the middle of the most tense, like, listen to this music.
Yeah.
And in the middle of it, everyone on our party is like, oh, this battle's really important, but, like, Squall, Zell's up to something cute, and we're not gonna tell you what it is.
Give me your ring. Have we heard about this ring before?
No, we haven't. We haven't heard about it.
Not word one.
Maybe someone mentioned
I
it.
don't
I
know.
don't think so. But, like, Squall has a ring. Zell wants it.
Why do you need it? I can't tell you that. What?
Well, Quistis was like, we have a little secret with Zell. We're not talking to you about it, Squall. He hasn't been sleeping because he's been doing a secret thing. What the hell? I like this ring. I guess it's alright if he just wants to borrow it. I'm sick of this teenage bullshit.
So Squall gives Zell his ring.
Once again, in the rewatch, this is a moment where I'm like so on Squall's side, where I'm like, why is everyone an idiot? I guess you can have my ring. We're about to go to war.
Did we know about this ring before?
No, he hasn't mentioned it. I guarantee you that he is setting something up with Renoa to do something romantic for us. Or some shit like that.
And now is not the time, Zell.
No, it's not. But they obviously, like, slapped this script together from, like, 4 different ones. That they didn't have time to make it all make sense. They're like, he has to get the ring at some point, you know, like, it has to happen.
Yes. Yeah, thanks. I didn't think you were going to give it to me. Renoa's going to be so happy. What? Renoa? Alright, Squall, leave this place up to me.
So, Zell, like, where were you?
Guys, I'm gonna fight too. I just don't want to hide. Renoa and Irvine show up, and Renoa's like, I can do it. I'm not weak. And we're like, we know. You're great.
We all know that. You have a dog cannon.
I know I can fight. I want to fight alongside everyone.
I hope this is the last time we have to fight in our home.
So, like,
They might come from here, eh? Then we definitely can't give up this place. Okay, well, good luck all of you low-res sons of bitches.
that don't
Wow,
even
look at this.
exist.
Yeah.
I mean,
And here in the quad, a bunch of students have lined up ready to fight, and none of them have been remastered.
They're all a part of the background.
Yeah, there's this just like huge swath of the screen that's like someone just took the smear tool in Photoshop and went like, whomp.
I mean, come on, guys. Like, what is the... Not like it ruins the game, but like...
They had
But why?
other guys that look like those people who are up-res.
Like, why? Why this? Why? Why? Porque? I have to fight to prove to myself that I can do it, that I belong with you guys. You have. You've been great. No, like, this weird forced narrative that she's not as good at fighting as us sucks, because
she just wasn't part of the orphanage. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. She can junction as well as the rest of us. Get back to the bridge
get back to the bridge right now. Why?
Zell, I'm counting on you. Good luck, everyone.
Ooh.
Time to get it on.
Get it on.
I feel like this is going to be the end of disc 2, right?
It's gotta be. We see an impressive cinema of Galbadia Garden flying over a beautiful forest.
Look. Cool.
Cypher. and Cypher with the wind in his hair is looking out.
He's like standing on the bow of the school, like with his blade on his shoulder.
What a dick.
Oh, where it's a game of chicken. Let's bump into each other.
Cypher is in charge over there. They're heading right for us.
Just keep going.
I feel like this thing was definitely designed to be driven by something other than a human.
And then some of the craziest cutscenes in the entire game start happening. Galbadia Garden is way better armed than we are.
Yeah, they have like, I don't know what they're called, but on battleships, those bungee lines that launch the ships off, like the
I
planes.
think those are supposed to catch the ships that land on the aircraft.
Either way. I thought they did both. I thought it was like a... Maybe they don't need both. They catch them for sure.
Yeah, either way.
Either way, what this is like...
it's like a slingshot for a motorcycle.
Yeah, a slingshot. You remember those like Evil Knievel toys with the plastic ramp where you crank up the motorcycle and then
woo!
shoot it off? It's like that, except it shoots it off of a flying building into just in front of the flying building.
So a ton of motorcycles just come launching off of Galbadia Garden.
Oh my god.
Motorcycles!
Wow, this is an unsafe thing.
Wow, what a stunt.
The motorcycles shoot like a mile across land and land on the outside of our building.
Wait, are there rockets taking off from their motorcycles?
Yeah, they're like boarding us.
Yeah, and they're like going fast enough and have enough traction that they're like riding on the like 80-degree angle of like the curved side of the school.
Wow.
And they kind of go flying into the atrium of the school and are like boarding us, and there's students of Balam Garden going like, what the hell, what's happening?
Yeah.
I'm glad you prepared the defenses.
We're gonna crash. Go right.
Wow.
This guy's a trooper. You're a champion, Nita. Nita. Oh,
The enemy garden is right by us. Quad team, watch out. Wow, they just drove around Zell and the gang.
We cut over to Zell, Irvine, and Renoa, who are in the quad. They're being surrounded by motorcycles that are just like screeching around them.
And the whole school is shaking as we're like, I guess probably like scraping against the side of Galbadia Garden in like a near collision.
And Zell is like, go left and don't forget to equip your GFs.
Don't forget to equip your... Okay, we're gonna have to split up the GFs, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so Zell is gonna be...
Renoa's literally stronger than Irvine.
I know. Well, he shoots guns. I mean, like...
And does
He
he
shoots
or does he
frisbees.
chicken out on shooting guns?
At his matron, yeah.
At his...
Because his emotions are running high.
And he didn't know why he didn't want to do it, but some...
No, he did.
But
He just
did
didn't tell
know.
us. Just didn't tell us.
What a goddamn asshole.
Well, this is what you get for putting children in charge of everything. Everything about this game is so stupid. It's unbelievable.
I feel like you mean that in terms of like the developers. You're like, they're children in charge of this game. Like, why can't we see their max HP ever? It's so rare that it shows it to
I
you.
have no idea.
It's seriously like the worst element of using an Apple product.
You're gonna need to explain that.
Well, the worst types of Apple design is when they're like, and we move the toolbar away so that your content can come to the forefront. And we only show you the tools that you need when you need them. And that becomes like the play button on a music app is hidden.
Right, I
And
know
you're
what
like,
you mean.
what are you doing?
They're like, we've found that information scares people who don't like computers.
things are supposed to be as simple as possible, but not more so, or whatever that fucking quote is.
Yeah, so this is like, they were like, I mean, it looks cleaner without seeing the max HP,
Right. It's like,
right?
and you know, whenever you need that, it's available to you.
Yeah.
You know, all you have to do is go into the thing and then you'll find the thing. And it's like, why not? Why?
Oh, you can still use your headphone jack just with this convenient dongle, like a dick hanging off of your iPhone. Yeah, motherfuckers.
I love when my mom forwards me the confirmation email of the bark box that she sends Haley every month. And she says, please tell Haley.
That's adorable. Come on, they're dead ahead. They're getting past us, guys. Oh yeah. Renoa, here you go. This is not the time.
So we're running down to the quad as Zell, Renoa, and Irvine. Squall's somewhere else.
We're like being passed by tons of motorcycle soldiers. And
Yeah,
we're
but
not
they
trying
don't
to
count.
stop them at all. And so I guess we're the line of defense. And we get there, and as motorcycles are driving by us, Zell turns to Renoa and is like, oh yeah, Renoa, before we actually do what's happening right now,
Gotta talk about this ring.
gotta talk about the ring.
I got it from Squall. Like I said, I'll make you one just like it. Till then, hold on to it for me, will ya?
So behind Squall's back, she's like, guys, I really like Squall. And they're like, Tee-hee, we're gonna help you get with Squall. And
What did
Squall
you say to
and
him?
Squall is like, why the fuck am I in charge of everything? Oh my god.
Yeah, that seems to be exactly what's going on. And I don't know why she likes him. Anyway.
Sid is completely MIA.
Yeah,
no
well-
one is even like, we gotta make sure the headmaster's safe.
We think he's somewhere in just some room on the ship, and we're like, there's a battle of the gardens.
Yeah.
Your thing.
Your thing.
Brainchild.
Yeah, you should be here for this.
But anyway, the kids are actually really focused on Squall's ring.
Yeah.
What did you say to him?
I just told him to hand it over.
It looks so cool, but it's too big.
It's not like you're ever gonna wear that one. Come on, let's go.
What?
He's gonna make a matching ring for her. So that she and Squall can wear matching rings.
We're scraping the other side of the...
Oh no!
We're getting hurt.
Uh-oh.
The gardens collide, and huge chunks of our garden break off.
Yeah, like right as Zell is like, here, Renoa, hang on to this for safekeeping.
Yeah.
Like two spin fighters colliding in the arena. The gardens scrape, and Renoa falls off the side
And
of
she
the
grabs
quad.
onto the edge of a cliff.
She's literally just hanging on rocks.
Whoa, boy. Renoa fell.
I guess you don't belong with us, Renoa.
Whoa.
Renoa, hanging on tight, sees a big chunk of rock fall down and get smashed among the hovercraft part of the school.
Yeah, the halo part is spinning, and it's not fragile.
That's what's gonna happen to your body if you fall.
Climb.
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 Damn it, I can't reach her. Let's find something to pull her up.
Renoa, hold on. We'll be right back.
God, that steak's put me to sleep today.
You want a coffee?
No. Yes, yesterday gave me energy. Now, my
Not
body's
this
2 days in a row, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, blah blah blah. Nah nah nah.
This is a real Tifa in the gas chamber situation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because we leave Renoa hanging on the edge of a cliff for a while.
Yeah, Zell and Irvine run to get help for like
a
an
long
hour.
time.
And unlike in the Tifa thing where you can kind of maybe in your head go, maybe these are concurrent and we're cutting back a little ways in
No.
time. No, this is she hangs there in real time until you get there.
Blah 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 blah.
We gotta go find a rope. What are we gonna get to help Renoa, who's hanging on over the edge of the garden right now? Because we crashed into it like the Titanic.
I guess I'll save.
Save. Why did we give her all her GFs?
Because we're gonna fight with her, but now we have to do an extra step.
Okay.
Ah!
On our way through the school, there's random encounters.
Ooh, look at this guy.
Ooh. What's he got for magic?
I don't know.
Shoulder charge.
Once we have a lot of GFs that know a lot of stuff, hypothetically, everyone should be able to be awesome.
Oh.
You're dead, Techno Lizard. Squall, they're coming in from the front gate. Okay, so they're going that way. I'm looking for a rope.
Rope, I think.
Where am I going?
Are you gonna...
Am I going this way?
I have no idea. We left Renoa.
I assume she's not gonna fall.
We try to go to the main gate, and Zell and the gang run into Squall.
What's he doing here?
Squall, Renoa's in trouble. We gotta hurry.
Squall, listen up. The enemy's attacking the classroom. The junior classmen are there. We have to do something fast.
Man, they're attacking everything.
The enemy's heading this way.
is
Squall,
badass.
did you hear me?
Yeah, but she's not the only one in danger. Didn't think you were so heartless, Squall. Renoa's gonna die. Don't you realize that?
You know what's weird? My opinion on Squall is sort of changing on the rewatch because I'm realizing he's surrounded by dicks. Like, they're all like, don't you care about Renoa? And he's like, of course I do, but do you see what's happening?
Look behind you.
And they're all like, man, he doesn't even care about Renoa.
They're also getting the ring, and he's like, "Yeah, take the ring. I got it. What?"
We have to divide into 3 groups. Who should come with me? Fuck. Oh my god.
Selfie and Quistis.
Okay. Irvine, you go with Shu. Alrighty. Selfie, Quistis, come with me. We'll head for the classroom.
So, you help Renoa. Do whatever it takes, alright?
We split up the party again.
Yep.
Who did we pick? We got Squall, Selfie, and Quistis. Right. We're gonna send...
Zell and Irvine, who had come here to ask us for help with Renoa, we're like, "You guys figure it out." Like,
well, no, we're like, Zell, you figure it out. Irvine, you go with Shu and do God knows what. The funny thing to me is, because as they're yelling at him about Renoa, the Galbadian school is flying into us, like about to mount another huge assault.
That looks really cool. Whoa! It's crashing into us.
There's an amazing shot where we see from, like, through the main gate of the school, all of our characters are in the foreground, and the Galbadian school is, like, coming into the gates, like, behind it, just at an epic scale gonna smash into us.
Don't we have anti-crash technology?
Spin fighters. Wait a minute. Fucking hell. I mean...
Wait, now you're...
Oh my god. So...
Why are they doing this?
You've got to re-junction everybody. You've had to do it like twice, and we've cut it out already.
Dude, right before this, when it had us with Zell, Irvine, and Renoa, they were like, "Don't forget to equip your junctions," and then we did, and then Renoa left the party, and they were like, "Form 3 parties, equip your junctions."
And then... And yeah, in a thing like this, where the action is just like pumping and things are moving, stopping to re-junction everybody is just not good for the pacing.
There's definitely some clunky pacing.
Man, this other garden is way better equipped than we are for this.
Anyway, we cut over to like a launch bay for mech suits, which is on the Galbadian school.
Yeah.
It looks like that part in Edge of Tomorrow right before they drop down onto the beach. There's a ton of mech suits over at Galbadian school.
Yeah, well, we had seen them flying them around when we visited there. They also look like the mech in Alien at the end when she throws it out of the airlock. Or aliens, rather.
And this hovers, so...
It also kind of looks like a mech from... I can't think of one. There's so many sci-fi mechs that look like
There's
that.
so many mechs,
another one.
What the fuck?
They're ready.
We don't have anything like this.
They were ready for this garden to go to war. Did they know that their garden
Well,
was a hover garden?
I guess they have the Galbadian military with them.
But when did they find out that they had a hover garden?
I don't know. Probably around the same time we did, I guess. I don't really believe that Sid didn't know that it could do this.
And so like a swarm of these hover suit guys start just flying around the school.
Wow. They got so many ways to attack us.
They all latch onto the school and like shoot spikes into it so they make like anchors for themselves, and then they start rappelling down the school as like a dude and leaving the mech suit.
This is pretty epic.
This is an onslaught.
I don't know, I think we're fucked, man.
And now comes one of the coolest little moments in the game, because the guys who are rappelling down the outside of the garden kind of reach a window and kick off and then like slam back in, crashing through the window, revealing that they're now on the second floor classroom right in front of Squall.
Yeah, like right next to the terminal where we spent an eternity.
I think we should surrender.
Whoa!
Oh, damn.
That's really cool. Wow, that was really cool.
What am I gonna do?
So we're fighting the soldiers.
You little seed twerps. Uh-huh. We don't really even have water or arrow, but stock a couple of these. Yeah, do whatever you want, dumbass. You're all about to die. The game is over, you don't even know it.
It's all in...
This is the end of searching for Bobby Fischer, you assholes.
I don't know what happens at the end.
The kid is like playing in a chess tournament, and he's like, offers the guy a draw that he's playing with, the asshole kid, and he's like, why? I'm winning. And he's like, you've already lost, you just don't know it yet. And then he checkmates him.
So are you offering them a draw?
They won't take it, they've lost, they just don't know it, you know?
Yeah, I guess, okay. I get it.
See, here we go, checkmate, assholes. We did it, we beat them. Hello, kids.
Okay, and now following one of the coolest little moments, this is fucking bullshit.
I hate this.
So there's two kids sitting with a teacher in the classroom, and you go up and you don't realize it, but you only talk to one of the kids right now.
It's too dangerous in here. Go to the infirmary.
Job done.
They didn't go.
Yeah, the kid continues shivering on the ground, and we walk away.
Yeah, I'm like, well, there's someone here to take care of him. Surely that's what's happening now.
What now?
You still haven't found the rope. Zell has to go find...
Zell is off doing that.
He's off doing that.
Now I don't know.
You went to the second floor classroom to save the kids. As long as the hot dogs are safe.
Did I do everything? Should I go back to the second floor?
Yeah, go back to the front.
Nothing kills the momentum like something like this.
Yeah, well, I haven't even realized I've messed up yet because I'm like, well, what you got to do is run to every room of the school, and we haven't done that yet. So.
What we are gonna need to do is talk to the teacher that was hanging with those two
who
kids.
I guess needs to be told, hey, it's your job to protect these kids.
Let's try the second floor observation deck. Or maybe we'll go see what's going on with Renoa.
You know how we were saying like they must have started making this game before FF7 came out?
Is that not true?
Development began in 1997 during the English localization of FF7.
You gotta be kidding me.
And then
They
this
did
one,
all of this?
this came out in February of 1999 in Japan.
Holy shit. That's bananas. Well, I mean, good job,
Yeah,
guys.
like they did so much. It's nuts.
Yeah, in light of that information, this game's amazing.
I know. It's like, in that context, it's incredible they got it done. Also, in that context, why did you get it done in only a year?
Why would that be the context?
I don't know.
Come on, I wanted a limit break. What's the point of having low health?
He won't do it. This game was voted the 22nd best game of all time in 2006 by readers of the Japanese magazine Famitsu.
Okay, so that's not where I'm supposed to go.
Fucking, where do you go?
Let's go check on Renoa.
Can you go pilot this
Let's
thing?
just
Can you
go-
go to the third floor?
Yeah, we can, I think. Alright, guys.
I go back to the classroom because I'm like, did I miss something in here?
And you approach the teacher and the kids from a different angle, and you talk to the other kid.
They're also tightly bunched.
That's so scary. You're gonna be alright. Follow that girl and listen to everything she says.
So Squall tells the scared kid, like, yeah, just keep following this teacher and you'll be fine. And I'm like, well, I guess it's handled.
They sit there, and we leave.
I wonder if I can go out this door.
Nope. As with much of the production of FF7, Sakaguchi, who served as the executive producer, was working primarily on the development of Final Fantasy The Spirits Within, leaving the direction of 7 and 8 to Yoshinori Kitase.
Good use of his time. I think he came back fully for 9.
That's what I remember hearing, is like that's his last hurrah. And then 10 is like, the first one without him, I think. Dude, look at how much leveling up these GFs are doing. Triple Triad was meant to keep the player's interest during long stretches without cutscenes. When is that happening?
Never. When we're playing Triple Triad.
When we're playing Triple Triad is when we're not. Yeah.
Hey, Nita, what's up? Nope, nothing to do up here.
Yeah, we can't pilot the school or anything.
I bet we go to where Renoa is. That's the only thing that makes any sense.
Okay. Following the turbulent development of Final Fantasy VII, there was a shakeup of Square's localization process.
This is way better localized.
Final Fantasy VIII was the first title to have extensive communication between the Japanese and North American teams during the process.
They made 7 of these, 4 of which got full releases in America before they thought to themselves, maybe we should talk to each other.
Maybe the
Get on the
English-
same page.
Maybe the translations shouldn't be horrible.
That makes sense.
It does show. They also have way more to say, man.
So you go to the cliff edge that Renoa is hanging at.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Nothing to do here.
Whoa, okay, yeah.
Okay, well,
where's
no, she's hanging on.
Should I look this up? If she's not here, I mean, where the fuck, when do we go to her room?
We can't. Yeah, sure, look it up, but I mean, I feel like we're missing something obvious.
I like this little story from the wiki. Desiring to add a unique angle to Squall's appearance and emphasize his role as the central character, Nomura gave him a scar across his brow at the bridge of his nose.
Oh, cool.
As there was not yet a detailed history conceived for the character, Nomura left the explanation for Squall's scar to scenario writer Nojima.
And then they were like, he got hit with a sword during practice. Genius. I love that Nomura was just like, yeah, he's gonna look fucking badass with a scar. Where'd it come from? That's for the writers to figure out. I really don't care. You just gotta have a scar.
Jeez, man.
And the writers were like, okay, I mean, the obvious place. He got cut.
His character design was complemented by a fur lining along the collar of his jacket, incorporated by Nomura as a challenge for the game's full-motion video designers. He threw down the gauntlet, you know? He also used some designs that it sounds like he had lying around. That, because the way they put that is like designs that he had that had not yet previously been used in Final Fantasy games.
As lame as a lot of his contributions are, I fucking love him for that. That he's probably sitting around just drawing like really edgy anime dudes all the time. Like just like, yeah, and this guy, his shirt only goes down to here, but his abs like are hard, and then he's got like 5 belts and fucking a chain that he wraps around his arm.
Apparently, that's like Raijin and Fujin and Idea are like designs that he had just like done.
That's why he keeps getting put in charge. The guy's just got shit ready to go, man.
Shit ready.
They're like, we got to make a Final Fantasy game.
And he's like, it's ready.
He's like,
they just said.
And they're like, who are these guys? He's like, I don't know. The scenario
somebody
writers can
else.
figure that out, but they look like this.
Oh, apparently Fujin and Raijin had been originally designed for FF7, but then the Turks got included,
I
and they
knew
were
we
like,
smelled some Turk on them.
these two were not necessary. And Nomura had designed Idea before the development of FF7.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, the thing about Adia is she feels very classic Final Fantasy. Like, there is a sorcerer, like, it's Kefka, but a lady, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
Lady Kefka.
Okay, let's try this door again.
Yeah, you're back on the second floor, just like maybe this emergency door?
Yeah, I mean, what else is there?
Wait, the plot of FF7 was conceived by Katase, with the stories for the characters provided by Nomura, and the actual scenario written by Nojima? How does that work?
I don't know, man.
I think it's the one on the right.
The one on the right?
Yeah, that
This?
door, that big door, is gonna open at some point. I don't know.
I mean-
can you hit the button?
Nothing is happening out here. I feel like we missed, like, is it glitched?
Okay, well, here, wait. It actually said, go back into the classroom, go talk to the lady who's talking to these kids. Not the kids themselves, but the lady.
Good work. Take them somewhere safe. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Are you kidding?
Yes, sir. Come on, guys. Let's go.
So yeah, I talked to the teacher, who I had hit X standing right next to her anyway, and she's like, "Oh, okay, I'll get him out of here." And she takes the kids, and they go.
The three of them get up and leave.
Bullshit, man.
Well, we drew a bunch of magic and got some cool stuff.
We ran all
Squall, come up to the bridge. Dr. Katawaki is here. Okay.
What the fuck
What
is...
does she want? All right, here we go.
We talked to both kids. You
Hey.
ran all over this fucking school.
I know.
This is where we were.
They could have remastered it a little bit harder, you know?
So now, it seems that Galbadia Garden has been ramming us over and over again, and it rams us again, and now we're like hooked onto each other and flying across the land.
Whoa. Whoa, everyone is hurt. Ugh,
And yeah, from the collision, a bunch of like injured students are lying in the hall.
Our
we really
garden,
got
we're
bumped.
finished.
We
We're not
really-
finished.
We really got bumped,
We're not over until the disc ends.
which has gotta be.
And this has
Anyway.
got to be the end of it. Hi, Dr. Katawaki.
So Dr. Katawaki is up here in Sid's office.
What's the situation? We are fighting enemies.
We were able to stop the first two waves of attack, but our forces aren't looking too good. Many are injured. If they send another wave, I don't know if we can hold them.
How's your team?
I don't know. The guys at the front gate are still holding them off somehow.
So, looks like this is it.
She pulls out a gun.
Their garden has more experienced fighters.
Are they not students over at the other garden?
The gardens all fucking didn't start at the same time 10 years ago?
What are
the
they?
fuck
What?
is she... God, stop talking to me, game. Get on with this.
On
Where
the
is
other
Sid?
hand,
Where
most
is
of our troops are students who are still in training. Like Squall said, one more wave and we might be finished.
Maybe I should have focused on attacking in the beginning instead of concentrating on defense.
You're telling me the game didn't want us to save the hot dogs? Come on.
After all of the talk about the hot dogs, and we haven't even seen a single one, and I'm gonna let those fuckers take the hot dogs?
No, we're not going down
No,
hot
we are
dogless.
not, no.
Well, we were,
Cypher is with them, right?
you know,
You said it yourself. There's no way you can run from him. It's kind of like your destiny to face him.
Why the fuck is the doctor saying this to us?
I don't know why she's up here asking us questions. The school nurse is like in charge all of a sudden or
This
something?
has to have originally been Sid, and they knew that Sid cannot be around until later because it raises way too many questions.
Yeah, you'd be like, Sid, why aren't you explaining everything?
And so somebody went, maybe the doctor?
I think you're right. I think all this time that I've been like, where is Sid? I can't find him. I think it's because they took him out. Because they're like, he can't be around until it's time
And
to...
so the doctor's telling us about our destiny.
Yeah, I think she knows, like, everything as
Well,
much
then
as
let's
Sid
tie her
does.
down and beat the
I
information out of her.
agree. The whole time, I'm like, how are these people okay with being treated like this?
Come this far already. What is there to think about? You're not gonna run away, are you?
Never. There's no way I'm gonna run from him. Besides, attacking them might be our only chance. The only problem is how are we gonna board their garden? Say, how about if we crash into their garden? I know it sounds crazy, but at least we'll be able to get in. The pilot's been ramming us all along. I'm sure Nita can do it. Nita
can do it.
We have
We
no
have no
choice.
choice.
Let's do it.
Where's Renoa? Sorry, man. There's nothing I can do. There's no way to get to the quad.
Holding
Those
on to the
bastards
edge
had
of the
air-
cliff?
I guess. Oh my god, Zell, what a failure.
Man,
you
the
are.
only way we can get to her is by going over the roof or flying there.
Renoa. Whoa, wait a minute. You just gave up on her, didn't you?
We're gonna hug.
Squall says Renoa's name in his head, and Irvine's like, wait a minute, I just saw it in your eyes. You just gave up on her, and that's not cool, man.
Listen, do me a favor. You go help Renoa. It may be too late, but don't give up until it's certain that there's nothing more you can do. I have to lead the attack.
He's like, I know you guys leave your posts during important missions to go talk to Renoa, because Quistis did that back during the assassination mission to go talk to her and apologize. But Squall's like, I'm the leader, I can't do that shit.
Yeah, and they're like, listen to me, it's important. Like, there's stuff you don't know.
You gotta go talk to Renoa.
You gotta talk to Renoa. Like, we invested a lot in this.
Just do it, please, for Renoa.
Listen to Irvine, Squall. She's one of us. What are you waiting for? I can't believe you.
I don't know
Come
what we're
on,
waiting
Squall,
for. You're all
please.
fucking
It's gotta
talking
be you.
still.
You're the one who has to save her. What?
They want us to hug.
I'll take everyone inside Galbadia Garden. Don't worry. I know the place like the back of my hand.
We'll clear her path. Once Squall arrives, we'll move in.
Brum, 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 brum.
Squall, you're forgetting something very important.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum,
What?
dum, bum, dum. You gotta switch your junctions again.
What?
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 We don't have time for this. Renoa's hanging onto a rock.
After they're all like, Squall, you're gonna forget being a leader, you need to go talk to Renoa, Dr. Katawaki's like, but first, come with me. Up to the bridge.
Talk to your men, Squall. Encourage them. As their leader, it's your duty.
You're telling me Sid wasn't supposed to be saying that to us?
Now that you're pointing this out, I'm like, I can't believe I didn't see. This is bananas.
The doctor
The
is telling us
fucking doctor.
how to be a leader.
Squall, it's your destiny to fight Cypher. And what is this?
Where is
Probably
Sid?
don't know, but everyone in the garden looks up to you. They like you. Why do they like me?
Sid can't possibly be on this fucking
Dude,
ship
he
right now.
is. He didn't go anywhere. He's just a fucking coward. He's probably napping. Everybody,
This is Squall.
What are you gonna say to them, buddy?
Some inspirational music starts playing, and Squall gets on the PA. The doctor looks on proudly, and he's like, get your second wind out there, whatever.
Yeah, he tries to Winston Churchill it.
He
How's
wouldn't give a
everyone
speech
doing?
before.
You're all probably too tired to even stand up after all this fighting, but I want everyone to listen to me. We still have a chance to win, and I need your help.
This is the middle of battle. How well do you think people can hear this over the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da?
Yeah. Everybody is having their own individual battle music.
Yeah.
It's all going on in pockets all over the school.
Yeah.
But he's trying to have his moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, it starts cutting around the school as Squall gives his speech.
This is gonna be our final battle. We're gonna attack them before they come in again.
Okay, should have attacked first.
To do that, we're gonna head straight into their garden.
Yeah, take the fight to them.
So I want everyone to prepare for a major collision. Just take care of all the junior classmen.
Give the junior classmen guns.
Irvine Quist and Zell and Selfie will lead the attack into their garden. As for everyone else, please support them if you can.
Yeah, for a world that has guns, only like 2 people use them.
Seed was formed to fight the sorceress. At least that's what I heard. And Garden was created to trade seeds. So this battle is Garden's destiny and also our destiny.
Oh god.
It's a grueling battle, and I'm sure you guys are all exhausted, but I don't want to have any regrets. I don't want anyone to look back around.
If you were in the cafeteria right now and you heard him say that
So
it was the
just
garden's
this once,
destiny,
I want you guys to give everything you've got for yourselves and for me.
That he heard we were
He
supposed
heard
to fight
this.
the sorceress.
this is his understanding.
You did great. That was wonderful. Okay, let's bash into them.
And so the doctor gives the order, and Nita pushes the stick forward, and we crash into Galbadia Garden.
Bam bam.
Bash time.
Spin fighters.
Bam, bam.
You remember Spin Fighters?
I
Those metal
remember
tops. And they were in that like dished sort of thing, and you spin them, and then they bounce into each other, and whoever
I
falls
remember
down.
Crossfire.
Crossfire, you shoot the marbles. This
Right.
is like a little dished thing, and you
I don't think I
spin
had
it.
that.
You spin two tops into it, and they have like Power Rangers and shit on
Oh,
them.
that sounds fun.
And then they kind of go rimping, 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 and then one of them will fall over, and whoever falls over loses.
Yeah, this is Spin Fighters.
Okay.
I love these things.
Crack them up and launch them into battle.
Oh, I wanted
You've
one of
seen
these
this,
so
right?
badly. I never had these, but like I would see the commercial and like the way that like I'd be like, do you have like a little machine that you crank them up in?
Yeah, they're so
And then,
fun.
oh man,
And dude, because the thing with tops was like at best you would have those ones with the string and you could pull them and they'd spin fast, but these fuckers spin fast and they fight.
oh, and they're
And they
associated
have-
with the WWF.
Well, they had
Fuck
WWF,
yeah.
they had Power Rangers. I'm sure now there's some equivalent and they've got Overwatch or whatever on
That's
them.
great.
I want to play that. I want to get one of those.
It's along the line of Pogs, you know. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Let's rock.
So we managed to like land a landing area from our garden to their garden. They like run off the stairs of the edge of one building and they're
There's
on
like
the other.
a patio or a park or a garden or something on their garden and we jump off onto it.
And now Zell yells, "Let's rock!" Because there's Galbadian soldiers here.
I gotta change your junctions, guys.
So we leave them and cut back to Squall, who is now running through the school again.
Bum 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 bum. Please help me. Mark is gone. Please help me find him. Oh, I gotta.
at the
Okay,
end of the
yeah,
hallway.
okay, right.
So Squall makes it to the second floor hallway, and there's like a kid who needs to be helped to his feet to be helped here.
Come on, Mark. Get up, you little bitch.
Hey kid, you alright?
Yeah. Oh, the gravy.
There's a person waiting for you down the hall. I want you to go over to her, okay?
Yeah.
So then a health bar appears on the screen.
What?
Whoa.
Oh,
Ow.
And the emergency door to the like balcony bursts open and a hover suit guy flies in and knocks Squall over.
The Galbadian mech suit.
And when he knocks Squall over, it knocks just a little bit of our health bar off.
You got knocked over, buddy.
And then it turns around and looks back at Squall, and Squall's like, oh shit.
I hate this stuff.
Ow, dude. Dude, ow. Ow.
Whoa!
Ouch.
That's a hell
Fuck
of a
you.
machine that he's in.
Squall tries to stand up and the hover guy bumps him into the wall even more.
Taking his health bar down even more.
And then it gives us like, oh no, what should I do?
Should I run away, threaten the enemy, or look around for another option?
Yeah, it gives us like a text adventure action scene.
Threaten the enemy.
Oh, I think it said
Get out
look
of here
around.
if you want to
Look around for another
I
option.
know, but
You pick threaten the enemy.
And he just flies into you and takes more of your health bar off. We're down to half health already in this encounter.
Open the emergency hatch.
Press the button.
Yeah. Whoa, shit.
Whoa!
Squall is in front of a door, and he hits, like, the open door button.
Like the emergency blow this door open button.
Right as the mech goes to slam him into it, and they both go tumbling out of the door, out of the school, down a straight-up inflatable chute, like airplane style.
Like a water landing like the chute off the, yeah.
Like a slide appears
Yeah.
that's yellow, and you go tumbling down it with this mech suit.
Oh my god, it's got an inflatable
For a water
slide.
landing.
Whoa, this is cool.
Oh, awesome.
And then the guy, like, falls out of the suit, and you're both hanging onto it from, like, a rope.
This is like the repel ability that these things have.
Yeah. So you're both on the same rope, punching each other, trying to knock the other one off.
As the thing above you is hovering around, flying all over the school in one of the coolest looking things
like,
ever.
Cinematically, this is amazing, because as you're doing this fight, which it's like press triangle to punch and square blocks and X kicks, sort of clunky fight mechanics, the camera is like swooping around you guys, showing you the school, and then like students and Galbadian soldiers like fighting below you. It's so cool.
Bang.
Punch him. Block.
But as we mentioned, we're already at half
We're
health.
at half health, and it's very sudden. You know, all this is happening, and, you know, blink and you'll miss it. The instructions for how to fight, and you're like, oh god, oh, I should block, I should punch, I should kick, oh no.
Kick. Ow, fuck.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Oh
This
my
is fucking awesome.
God. Oh my god, this is cool.
No. Oh, man, it's really not very responsive. Ow. Fuck. I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die because that thing
No.
hit you.
Ow. Ow. Kick him.
Oh my god.
Kick him. Don't die. Don't die.
I can't state how cinematic the moment is.
It's so, like, it cuts to a shot where the blades of the hover part, like the halo, are cutting in between.
We're flying through them, barely getting missed.
But at the same time, like, when you hit, you know, the button to punch, it's not like he punches. Like, he brings his arm back, and then there's a beat, and then he'll punch. But the guy's already partway through his punching
So
animation.
he'll hit you.
And he'll hit you, and it'll stop you from punching. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should block. And he punches me in the face before I can get my arm up.
Oh my god.
Block. Block.
Oh my god, don't
block.
die, Squall. Don't die,
Block.
Squall.
Block. Block. Okay. Ow, fuck.
Oh, Squall
Damn
died.
it.
He gets you down to 0 health, and Squall falls off of the rope.
I know. I wanted to block because I knew I was one hit away from death, and he'll, like, move and put his arm up and then put it down.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like he stays blocking. So he put his arm down, and we got punched off.
Try again.
So the game gives you the option to game over if you choose,
Yeah, you can be like, fuck you, I'm not doing this anymore.
or try again with plus 200 health. But we just do regular try again, of course.
Hint, you can execute a special move by... What? Blocking what?
The enemies attack numerous times.
Okay.
That hint about how you can do a special move is the least helpful hint I can think of.
Seriously.
Trying to do the special move is for, like, pros.
Yeah, and the special move is block a bunch, and then you'll do something cool.
At least it doesn't, like, game over you.
I was about to be like, no. No, you assholes. God.
And so this time, the guy flies out of the door, he hurts us a little, and instead of threatening him, which incurs extra damage, I just hit the button.
Hit the button.
The door opens, and we're hanging from the mech again.
Amazing.
Yeah, I can't believe they made this whole game in like a year. That is so nuts.
That is really fucking crazy. Man. He's kicking your ass.
Hold on, I'm gonna block multiple times. Ow.
Yeah, but I
Fuck
think...
you, dude. God, this is hard. Fuck.
God, he's just
Fuck.
wasting you.
Ow.
He perfected you.
This time I don't get a single punch in because I'm trying to block multiple times, which is Squall slowly going and lifting his forearm in front of his eyes and putting it down, and then me getting punched in the face.
Squall, use your fucking draw ability or magic or something, you know?
Will the third time be the charm? It won't.
I don't know, man. Oh my
know
god,
what
this is
counts.
so hard. The way this control sucks so much.
Can I try it if you're failing?
Yeah. Like, I'm hitting punch, and he's doing God knows what. Here. you
I'm
take
not
over.
saying that I'm gonna do better.
I
I
hate
just want to
this.
know what this fucking feels like.
You fall off again. It's so like this game to be both the most amazing thing and the worst thing at the same time.
Dude, like, as you fly up and you see the battlefield with, like, there's someone shooting a laser that, like, cuts across it and swords are clashing.
It's so
fucking
cool.
I'm sitting here going, like, this is rules.
But also, fuck this.
How many times do people get super pissed off playing this in testing?
Well, that's why they added the try again with extra health.
Uh-huh.
Every single thing in this game, they added in a skip this feature.
Yeah, they must have in testing been like, oh, you can't get
This
the
just doesn't
chocobos,
work
just
yet.
buy
Yeah,
it.
just buy it.
Put in a way around it because it's coming out in a week.
Man, this thing, no one can make this, like, fighting mechanic work right. Make it so if they fail, you add health.
The train sequence.
The
If you
train.
don't get that, you add an extra minute.
Yeah,
just let them
if you
do
don't
it
get
with
add
extra
an
time.
extra minute. Oh, these sensor things aren't working right. Oh, they didn't. They will just narratively say they weren't operational.
So now I'm in control, and I'm just gonna not try to block at all. I'm just gonna mash the punch button.
We'll see how that works.
Yeah, I think the key is just not even trying to block and just fucking
Yeah, it
kicking
seems
and
like
punching. I had a feeling it was just like, just spam attack him and, you know, I'm about to get this guy. Oh shit.
Are you?
I mean, I don't know.
It is down to the wire.
You're winning, like you're ahead, but it's very close.
This is so cool, dude.
This is really cool.
Got him. Got him.
Good job.
Thank you. The key was not blocking.
Bunch of dicks.
Now I just fucking go on the rest of this ride. This is cool.
Yeah, I guess this fight could go on for a little bit longer, but Squall just rides it out as this mech suit takes him on a tour of the
Yeah,
school.
so now he's just kind of like flying beautifully around the outside.
Look at this.
Oh, this is awesome.
Also, in the background, I'm refilling Haley's water bowl, which is a big jug.
Do I
save Renoa like this? I bet.
How do I do something? Can I climb this?
I don't think so.
I'm just chilling here. Oh, look, this is a full motion video.
Yeah.
So now we see a higher res actual cutscene of Squall with his hair blowing in the wind.
And as he turns the corner in the mech suit, Renoa is still hanging onto that rock.
Thank God she didn't fall.
There we go.
Yes, she's on. Renoa is saved. Wow, I can't. She must have some upper body strength to be holding on for the hours that she had to have held on for.
Yeah, who knows how much time is supposed to have passed.
Over there, that's the entrance. Run to the left.
And so Squall and Renoa like land on the battlefield where we saw, I think, Zell and everyone jump off at Galbadia, and we run through it, and it's crazy. There's just like explosions taking out soldiers,
It's a true, like, World War I battlefield.
but with two like 90s teenage rock stars
running through the
middle
foreground.
of it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This is pretty fucking cool.
This is amazing. This is so full of shit.
Yeah, man, this game is so full of shit.
It's full of shit.
But no, seriously, there's motorcycles like skidding around us and lasers,
Yeah.
and it's really cool.
Squall, thank you.
So we make it past the battle, and just past it, there's like a lawn where I guess it's safe.
Right. We like step out of bounds, and we're like, oh, we're in timeout.
Yeah,
Off
there's
to
like
the side.
there's a hard line where the battle ends.
And Renoa and Squall stand right outside of it, kind of in front of a entrance to the Galbadian school.
And they're gonna catch their breath before they run and back in.
It was, don't worry about it. It was my job. We're still under contract. And it was everybody else's idea.
He's like,
too.
I wouldn't have saved you except we had to.
And I just happened to find you, that's all. A lot of that's fucking true. So like I said, don't worry about it.
It's not like Squall planned on saving Renoa with that mech suit.
No.
Like, that's not how that went down.
You know something? I couldn't afford to fall off that cliff and die. I have something very important that belongs to you.
Excuse me?
She was like, if it weren't for this, I would be fine with falling off the cliff and dying.
But instead,
But then you'd never get this back.
I have a ring for you.
I can't die until I give it back to you, right? The ring?
Yeah. The ring, man.
I feel like it's moments like this where people are like, see, Squall died at the end of disc 1. Look at this.
Zell gave it to me, see? I've been holding on to it. Yeah, since yesterday?
No.
It's like an hour ago
this
for
was like
them.
an hour ago. I'm in my head being like, surely this was another day this went down, right?
I'm gonna kill
Now
him.
is not the time.
That's my favorite ring. You better give it back.
I'm sure it is. It's a cool looking ring. What's this monster on it anyway?
It's not a monster, it's a lion.
Oh, it's like the same thing that's on his fucking guitar case.
Not 10 feet from us, people we've grown up with are dying.
It's so chaotic. Right off screen.
Lions are known for their great strength and pride.
What a loser this guy is.
They're known for being prides of lions. Great strength, pride, kinda like you, Squall. I wish. So this Lion of yours, does it have a name?
Also, if you're curious, the Nespresso machine is almost done brewing.
Of course. What?
What?
Wait a minute.
Griever?
I forgot about this. So she asks him the name of the lion that's on his ring and his fucking necklace and the tassel on the end of his gun blade. And then it lets you name the lion, which in-game, like this little portrait of the lion, like this little chrome hood ornament.
Yep.
Like, this is the first time you've fucking seen it.
We
Except
saw it
like
on-
in a CG cutscene.
No, we said on the guitar case in
The
his
guitar
room.
case in his room. All right. If anyone out, like, why? Like,
And
what?
his last name is Leonhardt,
But
and
this-
she's saying you've kind of like got the heart of a lion, and he's not like, you know what's funny about
My
you
last
saying that?
name is Lionheart. What does this lion do? Hit this
Griever.
keychain's
The
name
reason
is
you
Griever.
forgot this is that this means nothing and has no effect on anything.
Excuse me?
Is that what he named his dick?
Do we see this name appear even in the game?
No,
like
the
is
name
there a
of the
like would you
keychain
see
is Griever.
the name of your keychain later on that you can see?
My keychain's name is Griever. Okay, man.
Griever?
Okay.
So that's what you call it. You know, Zell said he'll make me one exactly like it. Who knows, maybe I can become a lion too. That'd be crazy, huh? I mean, everyone might, get the wrong idea about us.
God.
The wrong idea about us? If we both had the same ring, which you took from me through other people so that you could make a matching one?
Don't you think here on the battlefield would be a moment where you'd be like, Squall, like, I've been too embarrassed, but like, this has really put things in perspective. And before we do this,
Right.
I just have to tell you my feelings. Instead, she's
No.
like, wouldn't it be weird if we had matching rings?
Seriously.
If it's so crazy, why do you sound so delighted? Everyone's trying to get us together. So obvious, even I can tell.
I'm kind of coming around to Squall just because I'm so baffled by how everyone else is acting about, like, we're in the middle of the craziest battle ever in the sky, and they're like, we gotta get Squall and Renault at a hug.
You sound like you want everyone to get the wrong idea. No. Well, everyone's waiting. Renault, let's go. Okay. Squall, let's go. I just said that to you.
The whole time, Squall has been like, why is everyone acting like this? I guess he knows. He's saying that it's been obvious they're trying to get him together. When we went through this, I didn't fully appreciate how fucking weird this is, because so much is going on, but I'm like, Squall knows Renault is super into him. If he knew that this whole time, he obviously is not only not into her, but like
Right.
doesn't like her at all.
Right.
Is how this reads to me right now, right here. And I just want to take note of that, because as we all know, they're gonna hug.
Give her some junction.
I also want to note, this is another case of the game using the power of its cinematic cutscenes to paper over the questions that you should be asking
Yeah.
and make your brain go, ooh, cool.
For sure.
I think you gotta go in that door.
And that's episode 22.
There it is. The Battle of the Gardens has begun.
Yeah, we made it all the way to Galbadia Garden. They had really fucked us up through this episode, and now we're going to take the fight to them.
We sure are. Gonna have next week a big showdown. It's been a long time coming, I guess, with Cypher, but like our rivalry is just based on the fact that we never got along.
Right.
So I don't know that there's a score to settle per se.
Well, we never got along because back when we were kids, we never got along, and we forgot
so now
that,
we're
and
gonna
so we know that
continue
we
our
never
long
got
tradition
along.
of not getting along, which
Yeah.
we haven't gotten to do in a while because he left. So it'll be fun to catch up with him.
Yeah, it's the Big Disc 2 finale.
It's the Big Disc 2 finale.
That's what's going on next week. This week had a lot of great cutscenes.
It did, and there's gonna be some more next week.
Oh, are you ready to boot up that monitor and hear that little twang and see if there's any messages for us out there?
Touch the screen and get shocked by static.
Doing that now. And we're in. Up, and there's a message. I'm clicking it. The message reads, do you need a new podcast to listen to while waiting for the next episode of No Cat? Do you feel like listening to music? What about listening to conversations about music? If so, check out the New Ears podcast. The New Ears podcast is an auditory exploration of the art of the album. Join us as we jump between a wide range of genres and styles to break down what it means to be an album, covering artists such as Built to Spill, Taylor Swift, A Tribe Called Quest, Jethro Tull, and Drive Like Jehu. Here's your chance to learn more about unfamiliar sounds or take a deep dive into an album you already know. New episodes are released on the first Monday of every month, and you can find us on your favorite podcast platforms, on Facebook at New Ears Podcast, or on the web, New Ears, which is at transistor.fm. And thanks to Jeff and Ryan, as a fellow podcaster, I still can't imagine the amount of work that goes into No Cat. Can't wait to hear you guys take on FF9.
I can't wait to take it on either, and thank you so much for that message.
Yeah.
And everyone, fuck yeah, get out there and check that out.
The New Ears podcast. They're new, the ears, and they're listening.
Yeah, well,
To
I mean,
albums.
you know, the irony of having all these streaming services today is I find it harder to listen to new stuff because I don't know what to listen to because the algorithm is like, you like this, so that's all you get now. Fuck you. And since I'm not at Best Buy going like, well, there's only 15 things here and I have to buy one of them today, I'm not really checking out new shit. So maybe you should go listen to that podcast.
New Ears. Thank you so much, guys. Let's get out of here. If you're interested in a message, they're just $25 a piece. Just email nocatpodcast@gmail.com.
That's NOCKAT.
and we'll make it happen.
They can say whatever you want, and we'll say those things.
We do payments through PayPal, so email us.
That's
and we will do
because
it.
we're punk rock.
That's right. Thank you so much to the Patreon subscribers. We
Yes.
really appreciate you guys.
It means a lot that people out there want to support the work we do here. I've started loving to say that, supporting the work we do here. This work.
Yes.
This vital work.
It's very important.
that we
essential
hope is at
worker.
least adding some vitality to your bizarre life. I can say
Yeah.
that I think everyone's life is bizarre
Yeah,
now. It's kind of...
show me a person and I'll show you that their life is bizarre. Anyway, go to patreon.com/nocat, that's NOCKAT, if you want the video version. This episode that you just heard is really worth seeing.
The video
to be
version
honest.
of this one is actually really good. There's a lot of great shit in it.
There's also bonus content, and there will be more bonus content. And
We're hard at work on that.
you get the episodes on Monday. You can get a t-shirt or a mug, which you can get either by being a $10 patron or by going over to Etsy.com and buying the shirts individually, which is a great way to support the show.
And you can also go hit us up on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. That's at NOCAT, NOCKAT
Podcast.
Also rate and review us on Apple Podcasts or anywhere else that rates and reviews.
Tell your friends.
Start a huge Twitter chain where everyone's recommending podcasts.
Yeah, and
That's a thing.
Tag us among 10 others.
Make us viral somehow. Just do that. Anyway,
It's dessert time. What are you in the mood for? Have we had a Pearson's Nut Bar?
no, we haven't.
Well, let's have one.
Pearson, salted nuts.
Here they come, in a bar form.
Chase my dream, maybe become a singer. What about a card player? Why not?
Man, you're really tempting fate here. You've won a lot of games.
Yeah, but like, none of them are cards that matter.
Yeah, but still, they're ones we didn't have.
I think I'm about to get a plus. Yeah, okay.
Shit. Now you're playing Triple Triad.
Now I'm really playing it.
Man. And a Condor.
You're mine.